Hi guys, so many of you have been asking about the material that I use for my paintings, so I thought I'll make a short introductory video about it. So if you want, you can also do it. Right, so first things first, I use oil paints. Now there are two types of oil paints, like you have student grade and then you have artist grade. The main difference between the two is that artist grade are a lot more pigmented than student grade, which is why also they are a lot more costlier. So what I use are Camel Artist grade oil colors, these ones. So you have got two tube sizes in it. You have got 9 ml and then you have got 12 ml. I mean, when you buy it in a pack, right? So the pack of 9 ml, it has got 12 tubes. It would cost you around 400 rupees. And if you buy the pack of 20 ml tubes, again 12 shades, same 12 shades which you get in the other one, you can buy it for around 775. You can also get some discount if you buy it from Amazon, so you can just really look it up. These are artist grade camel oil colors. So okay, next thing, with oil colors you cannot use water as a solvent medium. I mean, something to thin your paint. So what you basically need is either turpentine or linseed oil. Sorry about that. Right. So what I use are these Camel turpentine. It is not odorless. I have tried to find an odorless paint that would be that would fall in my budget, but I am not able to. This one I get 100 ml for 100 rupees, so it's super economic, and also it does the work, so I really like it. The next thing that you can use is again Camel Artist purified linseed oil. So you can use either one of these. You can either mix or thin your paint using a linseed oil, or you can do it using your turpentine. The difference between two is turpentine takes a lot less time to dry as compared to linseed oil, which means if you make a painting using linseed oil, it will take a lot more time to dry. It will dry really slow. Even with turpentine, oil paintings do take a lot of time to dry, but usually, I paint smaller paintings and then I put 2 to 3 coats depending on my painting actually. And each coat has to dry, and oil painting does not dry by evaporation like your watercolor painting does, so it's gonna take a lot more time. So with this, my paintings take about 1 to 2 months to dry off completely until I can varnish them, and till that time I have to store them in a cool, in a dry place where there is no dust, no like hair particles, and that's really messy business, but I love it, so I do it. So basically with turpentine your paintings will still dry faster as compared to with linseed oil, but this is it will not smell bad, and this surely will. So it depends really on you which one you want. I prefer turpentine. I can put up with the smell. I sort of also kind of liked it. Ooh, but it's disgusting, but I like it. Right. Next thing, what you're gonna mix your paint on, right? So color palette. Now, this one I bought from my local stationery store. It has got a thing to put your thumb in it, so you can just hold it like this, right? The reason it has to be flat so that I can mix the color on it. What you have to look for, in my opinion, while buying this, is that it has to be steady, because if it is very tuk, then you wouldn't be able to mix your color well on it. You would be able to take off color well from it. So it has to be steady. This is quite good enough. It is a decent size. It's not very small, it's not very big. It fits right nicely in my hand, and it has got a good thickness, so I like it. I think it didn't had any brand name on it. I purchased it from my local stationery store, and I think I got it for 300 or 350 or something like that. I don't remember the exact price, but it was quite cheap and I loved it. It's still got bits of paint left. Not good, not a good thing though. Okay, next important thing, brushes. Now different types of brushes are there, so but the basic thing that you have to know is that whenever you are buying a brush for oil painting, make sure it says that it can be used with oil painting. You really can't use those brushes which use with watercolors to paint oil colors. So your brush will say it, or the packaging of the brush will say it, or at least ask from the guy at store whether you can use it with oil or not. I'll show you an example. Here is Camlin 25 brush, and you can see that it has written that for, can you read it? I hope you can. It has written over there for oil and acrylic. So make sure that your brush says that, because otherwise it's just a waste of money if you can't return it. Okay, types of brushes: you have flat brushes, you have round brushes, you have fan brushes, you have different types of brushes. It really depends on what your technique is, what you are comfortable with. I personally like flat brushes more, easy to work with. Also have some round tip brushes. So what I have done is that these are from same brand, round tip brushes and the flat brushes which I have purchased. It came in different sets. Each one was for I think 450, and it had got I think 10 to 12 brush sizes. I'm really confused now because I keep all of them together, really not kept them in the packing, so I can't tell you much about it. These are nice, do the work. They don't lose much of the like hair, and you have to they fit perfectly for me for the canvas size that I usually paint on, which is like 12 by 14 or 12 by 16, like not very big canvas, so they work perfectly fine for me. Apart from these brushes, I have this one I've already showed you. I have one more of this. This is 50 same reason, since I don't paint on very big canvas, I don't really need very big huge brushes. What I want to buy in future is a really round tip brush like this, of this size one. I'm planning to make a big painting, so stocking up my inventory for it, but yeah, sometime later though. Right, next thing is fan brush. These brushes are really good for making trees, mountains, waterfall, you name it, they got you covered. Right, so this one again, Camlin. Again, you can see, make sure you read it, that these can be used with oil. Each of these brushes, I think it costed somewhere around 100, 150, 100, 150, like something like that. I love these brushes though. Okay, next thing, knife, palette knives. Now, I was very intimidated about using all knife and stuff. I initially bought these plastic knives. They were not good. Like, if you want to practice, maybe you can invest in them. But then it's better to buy just these one. If you're buying, especially if you're a person like me who has no self-control, just go ahead and buy these. This has got nice wooden handle. You can read the size and stuff on it. So this is 0 and this 514. I really don't know. I have only used these two as of now. They came in a set of 3 for I think around 400, 450, something like that. Not very expensive, and it has got a good grip, and I can really use it to mix the color. Nice brush, nice thing. I've not used this one as of now. I will in one of my paintings. I will try this for sure. These two I have used very frequently. I loved it. Recently I made mountains using these two. I don't know if you have seen that video. Yep. You can go ahead and watch. Next important thing, canvas. Right. So you have got stretched canvas and you have got canvas board. Now the difference is, in your stretched canvas, the cloth, cotton, linen, whatever it is stretched on a wooden frame. I can show you. Like this. So as you can see here, this is the wooden frame on which this canvas, this cloth is stippled. It's stretched and it's stippled. Good thing you can hang it directly. You can just hang it. Like this hand is free. You really need not get it framed. This is the painting. Right. This is your canvas board. 8 by 10 inches. I think this one was 12 by 16 inches. Yes, it was 12 by 16 inches. This is 8 by 10 inches canvas board. I should have picked one of that size to show because it fits in my video. Here you can see that the cloth is, it's sticked on your cardboard sort of thing. Problem with this one, you will have to get it framed. You really can't really put it in. You can't. You have to get it framed. 2, the color sort of just stays, because it's sticked. So you have to. I personally feel that with stretch canvas, your work is a lot more easier as compared to with cardboard canvas. But then again, stretch canvas is like really costly as compared to cardboard canvas boards. So yeah, so that's the thing. You can buy whichever you want. For practice, I think canvas board is really good, and then once you get a hang of it, you can move to stretched canvas. Or if you are getting them at a good deal in India, let me know. I'll also purchase them. I love canvas, stretched canvas actually. Yeah, so I personally prefer them, but again, I use both. Right. Next thing that you need is an easel. So here it is. Okay, so here is an easel with my painting on it. Guys, I have made one more video of how to set up your easel. It's really easy. It's like took like just 5-10 minutes, I think 8 minutes. You can go ahead and watch it. I have provided the link down somewhere here. Alright. So this was, I guess, all the stuff that I use for my paintings, and I hope you like the video. You can, like, comment, subscribe, share, do all those things which people say ask you to do for YouTube videos. You can do the same for this one. So funny to say that, right? Also, if there is something like, any suggestions or anything else that you would want to tell me, make sure either you can DM me or, put your comment. Alright, bye bye.